It's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And Andre Drummond, a classic center with his size and skill set. But Candace, it's not easy for a guy like Drummond to have the same impact as he once did.
Andre Drummond is coming at a time where the game of basketball has changed. In years past, you would see more gaudy numbers from him, but he is still impacting the game. Might not show up in the stat sheet. He's a guy that knows his role and knows how to play basketball.
And seems like something that would definitely show up in the postseason. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got Evan Fournier. Anthony Davis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Murray, no good. Here's Kispert. To the inside. Fournier with a rebound. Davis against Bridges. And he banks in the layup.
The strength of Anthony Davis helps him when he needs to gut through physical defense.
Murray against Morant. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Poole. Inside. Here's Drummond. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Candace, some great post players in the game today. What skill do you think is critical for post players to have right now?
I think it's super important to have a move and a counter move. There's so many players in this league that are able to get to their move, and everybody in the entire arena knows that they're going to do it, but they can't stop it.
And you must have a celebration after a big dunk as well.
Got to. It's a staple.
Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Pass to Poole. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
And it's Murray off the drive, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
And Murray drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the middle from 11 feet away. The shot by Drummond, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get, and that was the hardest, and I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Murray passes to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Nice D from Bridges.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Now here's Davis. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. Pass to Strus. Murray with it. Here's Johnson. Nice D from Bridges. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. You talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that.
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make a living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
Holmes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Joseph comes in for Murray. On the attack, Holmes. And again, the Lakers, no good. For Memphis. They've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports and social justice and everything that the country was going through at the time. So to be a part of that was great, but just one time, not again.
Well, the WNBA crowned a champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. Down low. Here's Maxwell. Good, and the setup by Moran.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
That free throw, good from Davis.
One of the best players in the game. When Davis is healthy, he's an absolute force on both ends of the floor.
Murray's checked in for Joseph. Memphis leading. Marketed outside. Pass to Maxwell. Check by Davis. Here's Duarte. To the paint. Here's Maxwell. Excellent D there from Holmes. Maxwell, no good.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Holmes. That one a little long.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Marketing finds Morant. Shoots from 12. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 5. And back in a moment.
All right, look who's coming up to the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Laurie Markkanen out there with Kispert. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Duarte in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, and it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, continue to stretch the defense. And you can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Murray. Pass to Fournier. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
It's both from the stripe. Now Murray. Pass to Johnson. Can they get it? Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Drummond with the ball. Here's Kispert. And it's blocked by Davis.
Davis does a great job of using his length there. I love how Davis takes pride in sending shots the other way.
Now here's Drummond. Pass to Lyles. Drummond with the screen. 5 to shoot. Can't hit that one. Now the Lakers take it the other way. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip.
Well, I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe. One of the best free throw shooters in the league.
Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you've shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z. Same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
That's for another game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. The shot by Drummond, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Candace, I know you're a fan of the tall guard and how they play. Who are some of your favorite current and all-time big guards?
You know, I think I always tease in this era. You know, I think KG would have been rebounding and bringing the ball up more. I think he was made and built for this era. So I'm going to include him in the tall guards category. But, you know, honestly, I think you look at guys like Kevin Durant. I know he's listed as a small forward, but anybody that rebounds the ball, brings it up. Look at Giannis and how he continues to facilitate and make others better. So I think it's going to be a change of what the definition of guard means.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Timeout call, Memphis. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Morant. Pass to Maxwell. He puts up a 3. It's hauled in by White. The Lakers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
Bridges
foul.
brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
Bridges.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Takes a step back. Pass to Duarte. Beyond the arc. Here's Maxwell. The shot misses. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Outside White. On the wing, Fournier. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Lynn. And the shot goes down.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for us.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, BA. I'm going to hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
What impresses you about Candace? She's so invested in helping the game grow in a positive direction.
Well, you know, I think in an interview she was quoted as saying, do good, be good, give back. Well, she walks that talk, boy, and walks it well.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Count that one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Blocked! Pass to White. The layup misses. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bridges passes to Moran. Deflected! Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Remains Memphis ball. Lakers substitution.
5 ticks left in the half. And again, Memphis no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies up by 4.
Thanks, guys. I'm enjoying.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. So far,
well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes.
Shifting gears, and that's our halftime show. Thanks to the Big Diesel.
Well, thank you, Gomer pal. Well, does that make me the sergeant? I got to get the order around here.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Keldon Johnson out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Davis, the pass to Fournier. Here's Strus. Pass to Johnson. Oh, Drummond with the block.
How about that swat by Drummond? Using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And it's Murray off the drive. Here's Strus. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Johnson against Moran, and there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
From deep, Moran. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Bridges, a screen on Murray. Morant, the pass to Drummond. Shoots over Davis. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Lyles, he's checked in for Bridges. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Murray off the drive. Here's Lynn. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Lakers, Alex.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Poole outside. Pass to Drummond. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Drummond's got 6 in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's the alley. And Jackson, here we go. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Outside Morant. Here's Maxwell, defended by Murray, and the shot goes in.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shuttle.
Pass to Lynn. Here's Strus.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to the right wing.
2 minutes.
Now Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Murray for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Maxwell, no good. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Strus. It's guarded by Markkanen. And the Lakers call time here.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Here's Stevenson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he lays it up and in. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Blocked. Back to Fournier. Pass to Stevenson. Outside Fournier. Pounded by Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
34 seconds left in the third. Morant with the slam!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Johnson. Blocked! And they recover it. Pass to Stevenson. 6 to shoot from deep three-point range. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Duarte. Pulls up at the elbow. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it with his dynamite passing skills.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Jordan Poole. Miles Bridges is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Kispert. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Poole outside. Fires the three. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 4 rebounds now. Take it away. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Bridges. And they pick up 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 11. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Memphis.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Markkanen inside. Wagner's on him. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And Holmes with the block. Here's Joseph. Here's Fournier. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Johnson. Left side Fournier. 16 feet out. Maxwell grabs the miss. Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Poole with the ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Shot by Johnson. no good for Memphis. They've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Fournier against Poole. Bridges outside. Here's Kispert. Back to Bridges. The Lakers with a rebound. Holmes has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's Kispert. It's Poole on the wing. He buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys?"
Okay, thanks, Allie. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And here's Morant. Drummond to screen on Murray. Here's Morant. Second chance effort. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
That one misses for Drummond. With some arc, and Morant with the lay-in.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Murray passes to White. And here's Davis. Drummond defending. Shakes him. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant against Murray. Pass to Poole. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
White, the pass to Davis. Offline with a 3. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Kispert's checked in for Markkanen.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
They get the rebound. Davis finds Johnson. Here's Strus. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kispert.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
Tipped. From outside the arc, the Grizzlies pull it in. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant off the drive. Here's Drummond. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Outside Murray. Pass to Lynn. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Drummond.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Poole outside. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.